sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the northeastern coast of the U.S. and Lighthouse Pointe, live final round coverage of the Maine Classic. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. Well, I don't think that's how you envision things starting. A wayward first tee shot, but he's going to get away with it as that ricochets back into the fairway.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
A birdie putt down to Iona.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Oh, how's that to get a round started from long distance? It's in for a birdie. That's going to move him to, you ready for this? 32 under. Now at the second here at Lighthouse Pointe, Frank, this is some tough par 3.
If you want to try and really break the hole down and be a purist here, Rich, you'd like to hit a little cut into this green, something that moves away from the water and the cliff back towards that bunker. That would be the perfect shot to hit. But such a difficult par 3, anything on the green would be good here.
Well, he played it safe, but that's okay there on the front part of the green. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. This one is looking good. Could it be? Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it's just a fraction off liner. That would have gone in. That finished off for par here at the second. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo back with you at the third hole here at the Cliffs. And this is a hole that offers up a chance to put a red number on the board, Frank.
It certainly does. A good drive finding this very narrow fairway will certainly give you the opportunity to reach the green in 2. Stray a little left, either with the drive or the second, and all of a sudden you might realize this par 5 has teeth.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. So after reaching the green in 2, this will take a full swing with a putter, but it is for eagle. Come on, what a putt that was from long distance. It drops for an eagle. Well done. Well, here at the par 4 fourth, 411 yards, Frank, this is the kind of hole where you want to pull out the cell phone and maybe take a few pictures because the views are absolutely amazing.
And you also see why this golf course is called the Cliffs. That's for sure. Great vistas. This front 9 completely lines the coast, so you're going to need to keep it fairly straight on this golf course. This hole in particular, though, the fairway is actually rather generous, so you do get a little bit of reprieve off the tee. And you really want to hit the fairway because that green is very tiny, Rich. Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Now his second at the par 4 fourth. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
There's really not a lot in this. It's going to get a little help from the slope, but not a lot to it.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Now at the 5th here at Lighthouse Pointe, it's a par 4. Frank, what are we in store for?
When you stand on this tee, Rich, you don't see any fairway bunkers, but be careful. It can certainly fool you. The goal really with the Cliffs course is to find fairways.
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. So he may need to choke up on this one as he gets set for his second.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
An outside look here for birdie. Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to move to -35 for the tournament. Par 3 6th is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
But this one, really, you've got to go airborne here. That bunker that protects the left side and front, you've got to carry that and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen.
Here we go. Well, putts come in all shapes and sizes, right? Made the long one on the previous hole, and now he has a much shorter look. Either way, make another birdie. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he is just unstoppable right now. Par 4 7th, only 370 yards. Frank, decision to be made off that tee.
It is. I walked this hole, Rich, to the narrowest point of the fairway. It's 278 yards, and if you want to carry that left side, you're going to have to be strong, 300 yards. So really, I don't know if driver's the play. Maybe even 3 wood's too much. You might have to throttle back even further. So the hole might be short. Just might get a little bit of a longer second shot than what the scorecard would normally allow you. Well, somehow that ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Once this is out, it is going to need to put on the brakes quickly. Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Well, a bit unusual. A third par 3 now on this front side. We're at the 8th. It's 165 yards, Frank.
And this par 3 looks nothing like the previous two. Heads towards the edge of the cliff there. Long green, almost a figure 8 or an hourglass shape. Bunkers left and right. Gonna have to be straight here.
Okay, safely aboard. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie. And he just continues to impress, moving to 37 under par. Now to the par 5 9. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach a par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So you do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle to the front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee and you might find out this is a more difficult free shotter than what you were anticipating.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
I dare say a touch too aggressive, trying to fly it all the way and expect it to hold. That is very ambitious. Look what's happened. Shot after shot, more evidence there with that beautiful touch.
He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. And that is going to mean this was a 28 on the front side. 7 under par. Frank, you think about the great designers, Pete Dye, Alistair McKenzie, and Christian Brand is certainly in that conversation. They like to play mind games with you, and you're playing with people's heads when you look at that number on the card versus the 10th hole.
Yeah, 10th hole, which is par 4, plays a lot longer than 11, but this is it's a very clever hole. It's called what we call a tweener. It's in between a 4 and a 5. So if you walk away with here with 5, you feel like you've lost something. Walk away with 4, you feel like you've gained something. So the great par 5s are often reachable. 11, that's one of them.
And this one's only 530 yards as a par 5, and remember 10 was a par 4 at 592.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Third shot coming up now from the bunker. Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. So that's in for par to start this backside. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10th. This one comes in at 530 yards. And more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Well, that's right. Patel really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making driver almost too much club or very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
All right, in the fairway. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. You bet, a birdie here at the 11th. And it is looking more and more like it's going to be back-to-back wins in this tournament. Back here now at the 12th hole, par 4, 439 yards. Frank to the center of this green off the black tees.
And if the breeze blows left or right, this hole plays very hard. One of the reasons why, just through the fairways littered with bunkers. So not only do you have to pick the right line, but somehow you've got to get that ball the right distance as that hole bends completely to the left. Rather interesting shaped green here at 12.
This is a stiff test, no doubt.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
110 yards now for the second shot. Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again in the bunker. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Yeah, too much spin coming out of that sand. Not quite the run out you're looking for, and that'll come up a wee bit short. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. Well, well, well. What do we have here, partner? The par 5 13th, or is it a par 8? I can't tell.
It looks like a misprint, Rich. 702 yards. And Not only that, too, they put the 2 fairway bunkers in a perfect place. Perfect place if they want to annoy your tee shot. It's going to take 310, 320 yards just to get past that. Then you've got a long, long way to go. And, of course, remember when you're on 10, this is the shared green. So 13 and 10, and this is where they meet up again at the end of a long, long walk.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Still better than 3 bills away as he puts forth his second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Straightforward pitch shot here, 35 yards. Okay, not too bad there. Now this for another birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, good putt, and a par here at 14. And he'll remain well under par. 15th hole, and Frank, a return to sanity. 387 yards, par 4.
Yeah, second easiest hole on the golf course. Bends a little to the left. Just avoid the sand left and that little pot bunker on the right. And you should be set up with a relatively short iron into a green that really the only problem is if you go long. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second.
Inexcusable. And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll be unable to take that score any further under par. He'll stay right where he is. We begin the finishing stretch here at Lighthouse Pointe with the downhill 241-yard par 3 16th. Bunker in the back, but open access to the pin. Otherwise, a fun hole here. Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, he is a man on a mission. Another excellent shot. This one from the greenside bunker.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll remain well under par. 17th hole is another par 5, 613 yards. Frank, how do you play it?
Only the longest hitters can get here in 2. It's 2 big hits, that's for sure. S-shaped fairway, so if you can't reach the par 5 and 2, you still plot your way down there for a nice little pitch, and really great opportunity to get one back off the scorecard.
Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. Okay, that's acceptable there. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Yes, the speed spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. Frank, it's been quite a journey to this point, but here we are, the 18th hole at Lighthouse Pointe.
It looks like a dogleg left, or should play like a dogleg left. You might stand on that tee and think that you can take the direct line.
You can't get there from here, can you?
Good old Maine terminology there. So the goal really is to somehow find that fairway down the right. And of course, it all depends on how far you fly that tee shot on the line you take. From there on in, just a short iron and maybe a chance to get another birdie and finish with a smile on your face.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Yes, what a final round this was, from being on the outside looking in to a big lead. As we'll watch and wait, but this certainly must feel like this will be a victory. Frank, we saw it all today here at the Cliffs at Lighthouse Pointe. We played about a 700-yard par 5 and almost 600-yard par 4. Some really demanding par 3s. This was enjoyable and challenging at the same time.
Challenging and long, 7,700 yards, but changes in elevation, the great vistas we saw. Really an enjoyable day. Golf's to be played in the elements. Certainly enjoyed calling the golf we saw today. And, well, Rich, tides come in. Time for us to go.